I'm Mark Saxton,
I'm Code Red Lawson.
and this is Blue Collar Sports Talk. And it is a Wednesday, folks, in Code Red.
Weekday, of
Thank you for your time during the work week.
course. And I'm cracking some high noons.
Hey, I got me a tall boy.
Fuck it. Ooh, there you go. There you go. Some Modelo. Got that fighting spirit. Let's talk some
Got it.
shit, huh?
Time to talk some shit. Ah, something about
Pear.
Wednesday.
Pear, new flavor. Not bad.
How do you
It's
like
all
it?
right. Not
Good.
bad. Ain't got shit on grapefruit, but not bad.
Can't ever beat the classic.
Or Modelo. Yeah, no, give me a beer, to be honest. I
Ah,
actually bought beer last weekend for the first time in a while.
good
Because I
for
was
you.
mourning.
You were mourning?
I was mourning over the sad defeat of a long-time featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. It hurt.
Dude, let's just jump right into it, huh?
Yeah. Let's go right into recap.
I
UFC 298.
I don't understand what my fighters didn't understand about winning the fucking fight that I needed him to win. And Codus, I will let you start off. Give me your take on the beginning of the night when the fight started mattering to you.
Oh, well, I mean, it was a damn good card all the way through the prelims. I watched every single fight.
So
It
did
was
I.
looking good. My parlays were looking great. Had Maverick, Elliott fucking killed it. Barlow fucking won. And then I didn't bet
I
on the.
picked Barlow too. I put a little side bet down on the fly. Barlow, I
Well,
think, might be something special one day.
that's what you see on these prelims. I mean, a lot of people who don't watch MMA or watch UFC is there's a lot of exciting fighters, up and comers, or even fighters who just are always exciting that you'll see on the prelims, and they'll at least in minimum there's one fight where you watch and you're like, damn, okay,
Right.
like I gotta watch out for that guy. So yeah, Barlow undefeated, finished Quinlan round 3 TKO. His eye was
Which
all fucking swollen. It was pretty
can I
brutal.
say this real quick? There was an accidental eye gouge Barlow had. Quinlan was completely classy about it. He knew immediately. I mean, he did stop the fight, covered his face, but immediately he went to dab Barlow up because he knew it was on accident. Um, Barlow, I think later on got, I forget what it was I think it might have been below the belt. Barlow did the same thing. Both those guys, complete class acts, completely about the sport. I had to throw that out there.
I love that you included that because yeah, I honestly forgot about that. I was more focused on the fucking TKO.
Right, right.
um, but fucking a couple more fights. Ming Yang got the KO. Nakamura got the decision. Marcos Rodrigo de Lima fucking took care of Tafa with those leg kicks.
Dude,
His younger brother stepping in for big brother, and
that one
hats
leg
off
kick
to him.
was
Oh,
deadly. Oh my goodness.
brutal.
He looked in pain immediately.
Well, he fucking dropped down, fucking, and then I mean, even the announcers are like, "Yeah, this is over." I'm like, "Yeah, he's fucking
Dude,
covering up," and
so it's
took a
funny because
couple more
I
shots.
bet I wanted to bet on the over for the submission because the way it was looking, I thought he was going to go down to the ground. I was betting live at the time because thanks to you, I had $200 in free bets on Bet 365. So I bet like a degenerate that night. So thank you for that. And I was like, okay, the way it's going, I'm gonna take Lima going in, some by submission in the second round. And as soon as that first round ended, I looked at Jimmy because Jimmy was over at my house that night, and I was like, "He's gonna win by TKO. It's not
Yeah,
gonna fucking go,
yeah,
dude."
no fucking way. The Lima's got fucking bombs, son.
Yeah,
And then Mackenzie Dern, Amanda Lemos, good fight. One of the fights of the night.
I just can I throw this out there real quick? Mackenzie Dern is a little baddie,
Dude,
thick,
fine,
a
fine.
little thicky dick.
Good for her. Good
Dude,
for
there
her.
was some of those camera shots that I felt maybe it wasn't about the fight anymore. There's some of those camera angles where I felt, well, maybe we should focus our eyes elsewhere. But what can I say? I'm only human.
Hey, she fought her ass off. Say that.
Not literally though, right?
Yeah, no, it's still there, looking great as ever. Um, Hats off to Amanda Lemos, won the fight. Mackenzie thought she won at the end because they have a similar sounding name. At least the way Bruce Buffer said it, it sounded
Well,
slightly
and
similar.
also in Mackenzie's defense, the way that some of those takedowns went and how she controlled some of the ending part of those last 2 rounds. I mean, I could see how
She
in
made a
live,
case.
yeah,
She made a case.
yeah, for sure. But no, they picked the
Damage
right
went to
fighter. They picked the
Lemos,
right
but
fighter for sure.
yeah, it was a good matchup, and I know she'll be back. We just need to keep working on that striking. I mean, she's got the jiu-jitsu down, she's got the wrestling and defense down, but she's got to work on that striking.
Fight on the
Now
feet.
we go to the first fight of the pay-per-view.
Mm.
Anthony Hernandez, Roman Kopylov. Man, did he disappoint, because I had my parlay riding, I had a side bet riding. We talked about it. He was my long shot. I did make 2 long shot bets, but he was my long shot. And I did say Anthony Hernandez has the submission game. If it gets, if it gets squirrely, we could very well see a submission. But I had my money and my heart on the Russian commie, as you call them. I know you did too, but he just got beat, dude. He went out there and
Yeah.
he got beat. Anthony Hernandez played his game, and
Hats off. Anthony Hernandez, first of all, made a case for maybe something in the future. Um, and why not? I mean, the way he handled Kopylov, with Kopilov's last 4 fights being straight knockouts,
he
what can you
minimal
say?
he didn't let him get his shots off, and he stuck to his game plan, him and his coaches, and fucking A, dude.
Handled business.
Good for Anthony Hernandez. Go America. Okay.
Right. Bad for our
At the
wallets.
roots.
Bad for our wallets, but good for our hearts.
Hmm. Now, I I would like to announce that my 2-week dry spell of my locks not hitting, going 0 for 2 on my locks. I like to be I pride myself on my locks, okay? Because fighting is a crazy game. It's a crazy sport. You never know what the fuck's gonna happen. You could have everything lined up, you know, this guy's gonna fucking run through this guy, crazy underdog, a crazy favorite just gets starched, and everyone's surprised. So it's a crazy game. I like to pride myself on my locks. And I finally fucking hit one, Marcus. Rob Davalishvili
You did.
fucking handled Cejudo. I mean, what's there more to say? He stuck to his game plan. Henry couldn't handle it. That's all she wrote, baby. And he took his gloves off. Is he retiring again? Who knows? And honestly, who fucking cares at this
Right.
point?
Yeah. No, and and here's the thing too, though, is Cejudo didn't punk out, right?
No, he didn't. He brought it to him.
He
He
brought it to
tried
him.
to.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Tried
he
to.
tried to. No, no, no,
Yeah.
yeah. But when I originally spoke about the fight on Friday, I was like, I don't even know if this man's actually gonna be there. He might show up, but lights might be on, but no one's home. And he actually brought in a good couple of tough rounds, you know what I mean? And it wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but right man won the fight.
Well said. I mean, I don't even think, did Henry even have a round? Was it 29? I think it was 30-27. Oh no, it was. It was 29-28, all three.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I want to say the
Henry
second
did win.
round. I want to say the second round was his.
It was either one or two. Marab definitely had the third round, because I
Oh
remember
yeah,
being
yeah,
sure
yeah.
by the third
And that's
round
when
that
he was
Marab won
looking at
that
Mark
fight.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah. That's when he had him in the guillotine, yeah, and was like,
Yeah.
fucking, what's up? Now, on to this next fight, which I'm gonna say it first and foremost, not a robbery. Plenty of times we go look in, we watch a fight, we think someone got robbed. Not a robbery. but I thought Jeff Neal won the fucking fight. And one of the other judges thought Jeff Neal won the fight too. It was a split decision.
Now,
He pressured Gary. Okay, Gary landed what, a big knee.
a
A
couple of
big knee
big
that
knees.
slightly grazed his fucking head. I
But
mean,
he also had a couple of key strikes. But here's the thing: I don't want to defend the damage argument for Ian Gary. I want to
there was
defend
no damage
no,
for either of
but
them.
that's basically what the judges chose. You know what I'm
On the
saying?
more damaging strikes, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
the knee. I get
yeah.
the knee won it for me. I guess that's the only thing I
But
could look
so
at and be like,
for me, I just felt first of all that almost that entire first round was a fucking dance recital. The second round, I mean, it was a boring fight. They were
agreed.
dabbing each other up like every fucking 25 seconds. I didn't understand that. Um, and then so every time either fighter had an advantage, they backed off. And then Ian Gary, in my opinion, controlled the fight because I feel, and here's why. Jeff Neal was only reactive. He was not proactive. Jeff Neal initiated most of the encounters, if you will. I guess that's why you give it to him. I mean, either way, it was in my opinion, both of these guys. I've seen both of these guys have some really good fights. This wasn't one of them.
It was a lame fight. I will agree, but when there's such minimal damage on both ends, you look at who's pushing the pace. You look at who is trying to move forward and who's moving backwards when neither guys are landing significantly.
But
And
I
the
feel,
only significant strikes in in that fight were those knees,
but
and then
once
Jeff
again,
Neal had a few shots.
I feel like Gary was the one initiating most of the contact.
And Jeff was the one pushing him to the back of the fucking cage, and Gary was backing up every fucking time.
But when he was backed up, who swung first?
Jeff, and he would miss,
No,
and if Gary
no.
would fucking hit him, yeah, we would get Gary would counter on him and try and would
That
miss a
was
lot of those fucking counters.
that for me is where he won.
Look, it wasn't a robbery. We could sit and argue fucking semantics all fucking day. I mean, what even were the significant strike numbers? Now look at this. Total strikes landed. We have 80 for Gary and 57 for fucking Jeff Neal, which I think is complete bullshit. I mean, I
Well,
don't I
no,
mean,
I mean, like
what
I
do you want
said,
to call significant? Okay, wait. Total significant strikes, 46 to 67. Ian Gary up by 21 significant strikes.
and a lot of it was quick jabs to the head, quick leg kicks to the fucking shins. I
I
mean,
mean, nothing
no,
fucking significant. And then you look at
no.
the control time, we got 3:45 to 12 seconds. I mean, whatever. Either way, it was lame. Can they both lose? Can I get my
Yeah,
money back that I put
yeah.
on Jeff Neal by decision, which was plus
I
800,
do,
which
I
I
do,
fucking thought he had?
I do agree with that statement. Now, here's the thing:
Give me my money back. Fuck that.
I do say Gary won, but I mean, we're splitting hairs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, split decision. That's what happened. So, I mean, I owe you 2 shots on Friday. So
Yes,
fuck
you
you.
do. Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
So fuck you. All right, we'll move on to the co-main event. Paulo Costa, Robert Whitaker. Fucking
Um,
A. Two judges gave the fight.
didn't I talk about betting against fucking Whitaker? And I did it again.
Yeah, and I did well. See, the last time we bet with him, we got fucked. That's the
Yeah.
problem. We had the big shredded fucking Jack dude who throws power shots. We're like, nah, I ain't gonna win. Robert's too smart. And Robert gets worked in 2 rounds. Same shit, except Costa found the mark on that spinning fucking back kick to the head in the end of round 1.
And then I feel like just zero hunger in his belly after that. Zero fire.
Well, he was still swigging his ass off like he always does
Yeah, but it
with
wasn't
no accuracy.
no.
He was
It was
just
almost like he
trying.
was just trying to convince. It
Yeah.
wasn't like he was going in there with conviction. He was trying to and here's the thing, and then he started like laughing and doing this and did you know
Yeah,
what the
like he was
fuck?
dominating or something. It's like, dude, Whitaker's picking you apart right now. I mean, he definitely had the most significant strike of the fight, but Whitaker controlled the fight. Two judges gave 2 rounds to Whitaker and one to Costa. One
Which I
judge
agree.
gave all 3 rounds to Whitaker, which you could argue because I mean Whitaker was winning the first round, but then that kick to the fucking head at the end of the first round if there was a minute left in the fight, if there was 30 seconds left in the fight,
Might have won it.
we could have been looking at a first round TKO, but guess what?
Right.
That didn't happen.
Right.
Pretty obvious. Whitaker won the fight. Hats off. I love Robert Whitaker. Guy's a class fucking act.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. So
I didn't hate that he won. I hate that I lost money on it.
yeah. Same thing last time when we bet on him.
Yeah.
It's just a fight game. And then the reason why I'm drinking tonight and the reason why I bought beer on Sunday. The land down under went down under and he didn't get back up.
The motherfucker was asleep before he hit the canvas.
He was snoring. Big shots by Ilya Taporia. We talked about it. That was the difference. That was the power difference.
Here's a funny story. So everybody went home before the co-main event. My pop, me were texting. My pop was like, what are you up to? And I was like, yo, if you want, come watch the end of the co-main, because it had already started, and the main event. I've got a few dollars left on the free bets. I'll let you join in on it. He was like, cool. So him and my mom showed up. We made a couple of drinks. We got ready. He watched me lose my money on the Whitaker fight. He thought it was a good time. I was pissed. I was cursing. And so my dad was like, yo, how much left you got on the free bets? I'll send you money. Fucking throw down for me. I was like, I got you. He was like, what are you betting on? I was like, dude, Volk by fucking TKO in the second round. He was like, all right, I'm gonna follow your word. And I was like, you sure you want to double down on that? And he was like, yeah. So I took $20 out of the free bets and I was like, I got you. And then when he lost, he was like, hey, fucker, I was following your fucking. I was like, don't do that. Why would you do that?
And you picked. I mean, you picked an oddly specific bet. Volk's second round TKO KO, and then Ilya Taporia is the one who knocked Volk out in the second round.
Dude, I was so pissed. I think I cursed for like an hour before I was able to get back to the right, have a couple of drinks.
It was a rough one, man. It was a heartbreaker. And my buddy Jeremy was over, and I was sitting there all depressed, or we both were, not like depressed, but we were like, damn. And I turned to him and I was like, dude, is it like we've been watching pay-per-views together for about 10, 12 years now? What? Maybe not that long, but we'll just say 10 years. We'll just say 10 years. And we've watched this man dominate. Are we just getting older and we can't stand to watch our champions lose? We've seen Usman fucking lose. We saw Volk lose. Yeah. We never saw lose. We saw Izzy lose to Strickland, who we would never think to see would lose to someone other than Pereira.
Right.
I mean, and then he got the win back from Pereira, and it's just, I was like, we still got John Jones. John Jones is still our fucking dude.
John Bone Joe with a motherfucking elbow, dude.
No one, like all of our champions are fucking dying and fucking getting their asses kicked. It's fucking sad. I remember watching Robert Whitaker, not thinking that motherfucker would ever lose.
Well, remember
when he lost to Izzy.
Let's not forget, watching Connor growing up and watching Nate Diaz, watching, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude,
and I cannot tell you the amount of pain I felt tonight watching Anderson Silva go down.
Oh, that was a rough one too, because he was showboating.
Yeah.
And then came back and snapped his fucking leg in half. So it was like a showboat. That sucks. You shouldn't have lost. And then you snapped your leg in half in the first fucking minute of the fight. Like, fuck.
What a disappointment. What a disappointment. I mean, hey,
fighting reminds us how old we are.
Between you and I, though,
we don't even fight. We just watch them. It's like, damn, I was this age.
Between you and I, though, we still got Sugar Sean. We still got Patty the
new Patty sucks. He's never going to be champion.
No, that's part of me, right? and then I always love Bryce Luggins, even though he got knocked the fuck out this last fight.
Brutal.
I'm always gonna stick with Poirier, and I'm always gonna stick with Covington, even though
Covington looked terrible. He looked like he didn't want to be there.
Nah, dude.
He looked like he was like, "Give me my check. I'm just gonna."
Dude,
give me my check.
He killed me. Oh,
it hurt my heart.
Who was it? I wanted to talk about that. Who was that? Was it Ian Gary calling out Covington?
He did, yeah, he did.
I think Ian Gary's got a long way to go before he can call out Covington.
I mean, if Colby walks out and fights against fucking Gary the way he fought against Leon Edwards, which I don't think he would.
No,
I mean, rendered any injury because apparently he broke his foot, but then there's a lot of controversy on that. Gilbert Burns was saying saw him like the next day walking around fine, no
right.
boot, no fucking cast, nothing. So, you know, I don't know, dude. I mean, I
It's
would still
hard.
probably put my money on Colby just because of how pathetic that fight against Neil was for Gary. If he's this big fucking hype, okay, he wants to be, he quoted Connor, we're not here to take part, we're here to take over. Connor never fucking fought for a split fucking decision in the UFC. Never. No, not fucking once. He didn't Connor fucking put his shit out there and was like, I'm better
And
than everyone. I'm ready to fight.
and
Ian
this,
Gary fought like a scared fucking
yeah,
puss.
I was gonna say, and in this
Fuck
equivalency,
that fight, dude. Fuck that fight so much,
Connor at
dude.
that stage of his career was fucking throwing blows to end someone's life.
Knocking everyone fucking out, dude. Everyone unconscious. He didn't give a fuck. He wasn't going to the
But
judges' fucking
what kills
scorecards.
me, what kills me was before these last couple of months, I was like, Ian Gary might be the next Connor, dude. Like this kid's got something going on. His last couple of fights where he dodged one, the book came out, then this one. I'm like, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I just I'm totally off. Like, look, I can put everything behind all the hate from the fans and everything.
But coming out like that,
It's that split decision against Jeff Neal, which I still don't think he won. But whatever, could have gone either way. Fine, he wins. Bro, I'm not convinced at all. You go
no,
out there and fight like that against Covington, you're not gonna fucking win.
yeah,
Or maybe you'll win another split decision. I don't fucking know.
you're gonna get your shit wrecked if you come out.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. You talk like that, and like his shit talk is so it's not good. And you're gonna talk about Neil Magny like that. Like it wasn't even like I'm gonna fucking kill this man. He starts getting personal, and it's like, dude, Connor never he didn't do that till later.
Right.
He didn't get personal until later. He was just a fucking oh man. Relive those glory days of watching Connor
Connor
fucking
was special, dude.
run the
Connor was
press
special.
conferences and knock motherfuckers out. Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree completely. Let's go over
Big card Mexico this weekend. We'll talk about that on Saturday.
on
Pretty
Friday.
excited for a fight night, dude. For a fight night, free
Hey,
card.
it's
Whew,
gonna be good.
whew.
I want to talk about our weekender benders though. What a
Why?
fucking
We could
difference
just
one.
skip that. We didn't win.
Another dry spell for me. I got
uh,
remember I had Kopilov, Costa, Dvalishvili, Volk, Gary, all for a 5-leg parlay. And I only won 2 of those. And then I took the Wings over the Flames. They did it. Leafs
there
over
you
the
go.
Ducks, Stars over the Oilers, and the Wild over the Sabres. And I'm going to be honest with you. I quit watching after my second game on that fucking leg because on that 4-leg parlay, I mean, because the Stars fucking blew it against the Oilers.
Mm.
I fucking blanked again, and my lock did not hit this weekend. It was a bad weekend.
I mean, mine betting wise wasn't much better. At least I still had the free $50 that I got from you for signing up. So I appreciate you using my code.
Absolutely.
This one hurt the most because I was 4 of 6. Miranda Maverick hit, Owen Elliott hit, Barlow hit, and then I get to the Russian motherfucker, Kopolov, X. And then I had my lock, Marab, Dvalishvili hit, Volk missed. 4 for 6. But then I also had that underdog parlay. Dern, Kopolov, and Neal, and none of them fucking won. So hey, there you go. I mean, it was dead when Dern lost, but at least I could have had hope going into that Kopolov fight. I don't know.
Right.
And then
Yeah,
I had Neal. I had plus 800 Neal by decision. I had $10 on that. Would have won me 80. And he lost by split decision.
so tough, dude. It's
As
so
soon as I knew it was split, I was like, it's 2-1 Gary. It's 2-1 fucking Gary. Like it's 2-1 fucking Gary. Fuck that.
I just
But hey, there's always next weekend.
Gonna bet like some more degenerates. Let's fucking hang around. We'll let you know.
Can't win if you don't play, huh?
Amen. Let's move it on. Let's talk about UEFA, huh?
Mm.
The Champions League.
There's no more American football, but there's still football, actual football.
And they finally not finally, but they finished the first leg of the round of 16. CODIS. Last week your boys played Lazio. Walk me through that.
Well, we lost 1-0. You know, shit happens. Bayern Munich had possession 60% of the fucking game. Kind of looks like me and you in a game of FIFA, where I'll just dominate you on the fucking field, and then you just get one little fucking breakaway and get a shot.
Don't forget using the lower start team.
Oh yeah, yeah, we should have fucking won. I mean, that's literally exactly what it would be on a game of FIFA between me and you. But guess what? You can't win if you don't score, and you can't win if you don't get one damn shot on goal. I mean, out of 17 shot attempts, not one of those shots was on fucking goal.
Got to get it on frame.
So
Got to get it
you
on
got you
frame.
gotta just, I mean, do something. I mean, even like when we play FIFA, at least I get like at least like 5 or 6 on there. I'll heave it up, and it'll be a hopeful shot. But it's a hopeful shot, and it's at least it's on the frame. Yeah, so had a yellow card. We had more corner kicks, but just couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done. But we got another game. We're not out of this yet. 1-0. I'm still feeling pretty confident that Bayern Munich could get it done. Especially with that possession that we had. Just got to get it on frame. You know,
Yeah.
Take a shot. It's the same thing with fucking hockey. Put it on net.
Yeah, you got to put it on frame.
When I see like a million passes, and I'm just like, dude, just make something, just scramble,
I
like
mean,
some sort of deflection or.
to add, I mean, to add to that, the red card didn't help in the 67th minute, but I feel like the game should have been won before that. I feel like that red card at that time was frustration and emotions getting the best of them because they knew they were sloppy.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I said the red. I said yellow. My bad. I fucked that up. But that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you. But yeah, no, it was a tough game. Now they got to go into Italy and win. They got to win 2-1 or 2-0. I mean, it is what it is. That second leg is going to be tough. Part of that first leg, Man City 1-3-1 over Copenhagen. PSG taking it over Real Sociedad. Inter Milan taking it to Atletico Bilbao, and PSV and Dortmund tying it. It's gonna be some exciting stuff. But CODIS, earlier today, sir, earlier today, my boys in the red and blue, Barcelona, Napoli came out sloppy. Barcelona should have capitalized. If we're being honest, I was not happy with the draw. As sloppy as Napoli came out, Robert Lewandowski came out in the 60th minute scoring a goal. Barcelona found themselves kind of in a mess in the 75th minute, and Napoli was able to sneak one in, tying it up. But I mean, Barcelona 51% possession, outshot them 12-6 with 6 shots on goal. They had 4 corner kicks. Now here's the thing. Napoli had 7 corner kicks, so they had consistent pressure towards that end. They worked for that draw, and they got it. I mean, it is what it is. What can you do? I mean, they had 6 shots on six shot attempts, only 1 on goal. Let me tell you something. I was the only one that scored.
Mm.
0 saves. You gotta be able to stop it. You gotta be able to come up big when the game calls for it, and they didn't today. Now, that
At least
being
they didn't
said,
lose.
the next game's gonna be at the new camp in Barcelona. We got that going for us. We can sneak out of this round of 16. We are by no means a big favorite. By no means. Arsenal also dropping a game to FC Porto, which is huge for that Portuguese team. And then Codis Tuesday, March 5th. Your boys get to host Lazio. I think I said that they were away, that they were going to be away this time. No, I think they get to host. If I'm being honest. Yeah, they get
No,
to
no,
host.
it's away. Or Lazio does.
Yeah, no,
Lazio's
yeah,
hosting, yeah.
yeah. Lazio's away, and Real Madrid, finalize their win over I don't even know how to say that, Leipzig. Maybe it's another German team. Not really familiar with them. I'll be honest with you. Um, see if Arsenal can bounce back. See if Atletico can bounce back, and let's see if Dortmund can put them away because I feel like Dortmund is gonna be the favorite in that one. We'll see. We'll see.
All I know is I'm putting at least $10 on Bayern Munich to win by 2 goals next game.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna take Barca at home every time.
Just straight out.
Straight up. No, I might take them by a 2-goal lead. Something
Ooh.
special might happen. Something special. Real quick, I would like to say Eric Hosmer retired.
Retired. Tired.
He was my favorite first baseman for I don't know how long I was a first baseman. So here's to you, Haas.
The Wizard of Haas.
Loving it. Loving a lot of great ball from that man. I feel towards the end of his career, I feel like he was shit on. I feel like Padres shit on him. I feel like he had more left. I feel like the Cubs could have given him more. It is what it is. But hey, good on you. What a good career.
He's got a ring.
He
Fuck it.
does.
Not most players can say that.
That being
Couple
said,
all-star years too, right? Couple.
yeah,
Couple.
definitely. Want to say he's like a 2-3 time All-Star.
Also competed in the home run derby. Didn't do very well, but hey, he was in it. Fuck
Hey,
it.
that's all you can ask for right there.
Bring back the old school home run derby rules, dude.
I like
I'm
it.
sick of this fucking darting it in and
Hoping
can't
for the
even I
best.
can't even watch where it lands. I wanna admire the shot. That's the best thing about the home run derby.
Agreed.
Is everyone's stopping and following the ball and watching it. And the
Yeah,
announcer, I
yeah.
mean,
Now you got to keep an eye on the pitch.
yeah, and now it's just like doom, doom, doom. Like, come on, dude. Like, fucking bring back the out system. It was fun. You guys tried to spice it up a little bit. I'm over it.
Agreed.
I want to see some calculated swings. I want to see someone like Sammy Sosa juice to the fucking gills,
Let's not forget
hitting the
Josh Hamilton hitting 30 home runs.
ooh, ooh, dude. That was historic. I'll
Yeah,
never forget where I was on that day. I was at my
me either.
buddy's house. It was nothing to do. It was not into baseball at all. And I'm like, dude, we got to watch this. He's like, okay. As soon as Josh Hamilton started hitting the ball, he was like, holy shit, I got to start watching
I'll
baseball.
never forget it. It was me and my papa and my little brother, and we were just watching that motherfucker go yard boom.
Okay, and the shitty thing is too, he lost. He
Yeah,
got
yeah,
second
yeah.
place. Oh
But
man.
man, he put on a fucking clinic.
Oh, that was amazing. Bring it
Awesome,
back. Bring back the out system.
awesome times, awesome times. Well, Code Red, once again, I appreciate you on this Wednesday. Thank you for talking some shit.
As
And
always.
I'll see you Friday. And Codis, we're gonna keep betting like
Marcus.
degenerates.
Marcus, Friday is my betting time, so let's fucking do it. I'm
Let's
looking forward
go.
to it.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good night. You folks have a good week.